beautiful friends. It's Amanda here, and today I want to show you one of my recent go-to makeup looks using a bunch of my current favorite products. Of course, including the Enchanted Autumn palette. If for some reason you're watching this video and you haven't seen my previous videos about the Enchanted Autumn collection, this is my collaboration project with Fantasy Cosmetica. So I'm gonna link the announcement video and my previous 3 looks video down in the description box. If you want to check those out, I highly recommend it and appreciate everybody who has watched those videos and left me such nice, kind, supportive comments. I truly appreciate it. You're going to be seeing a lot more from this collection from me over the coming weeks and months, but especially the palette. I'm just so obsessed with the colors in here. So I wanted to share this super simple, sort of offbeat neutral look that I've been doing a lot. It's almost smoky, but it's not super dramatic. It's just neutrals with a twist. This is really my comfort eyeshadow look right now. Let's rewind a little bit to No Makeup Amanda, and I'm going to show you how I created this makeup look with a lot of products that will be very familiar to you if you watch my channel a lot. These are all things that I have been using and loving for a really long time. So let's go to No Makeup Amanda and watch her get ready.
This is my face, and it has spots and freckles and wrinkles and crinkles and scars and veins and all of those things. And that is okay. I just want to remind you that certainly your face has those things too, and that is fine. And I think that you look super hot today. I want to remind you, please put on your sunscreen. Even if it's not super sunny and not super hot, or even if you're just going to be in the car, put on some sunscreen. It's good to do that. It's good to protect your beautiful, lovely skin. And also, like, you kind of have to put a lot. That's the thing that I think some of us miss. I certainly have missed that in the past. I just put on like a little cute little dot of sunscreen, and you kind of really have to put a lot on. You really need to cover that whole bad boy up right there. I love this It Cosmetics Hello Sunshine SPF because it wears so well under makeup. I do give it a minute to sink in before I dive in with foundation. So there was just a little like 60 seconds that elapsed in between the application here. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. I have been so hooked on this. I think there's maybe been 3 days, 4 days that I've worn makeup and not worn this since this foundation arrived. Also, I want to mention I'm going to link any relevant reviews. Like I have a wear test for this one, and I'm also going to list the shade names, and I'll try to remember to list the brushes that I use too. I recently posted an updated brush favorites video. So if you happen to be interested in the brushes and tools that I use in my tutorials and get ready with me videos, make sure you check that one out because I go more in depth into why I like the ones that you see me reaching for all the time. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of concealer. This is from Salt New York. It's the Best Case Concealer. I love this stuff. I genuinely think this is one of the absolute best under eye concealers that I've ever used in my life. It looks great on the rest of my face too, but just specifically in my more troublesome areas, I don't know, maybe that's not the way I want to phrase it. In my more hard to have concealer look great areas of my face, this just performs so well. It just looks like my skin. It has a little bit of a balm type texture, but it doesn't look greasy or creasy. I think this is genuinely one of the absolute best concealers that I've ever used in my life, period. Now I'm going to put on a little bit of lip balm. This is from my Enchanted Autumn collection with Fantasy Cosmetica, and this is the shade Cozy. This one is the salted caramel scent, and I just love all of the fall scents, but this one in particular is just so good. It's not overwhelmingly sweet, but it's just a little twist on the classic like sweet vanilla type of scent. So I'm hooked on cozy. Plus it looks great with every makeup look that I do, and it even looks great on its own. If I'm just gonna do sunscreen and lip balm, then it doesn't look out of place because it is a more sheer lip balm type of product. I'm doing a very quick little brow treatment here. It's not even really super filling in. I'm just quickly touching up the spots where I have more sparse areas on my brow. I wasn't shaping or even really going that hard on the filling in. I prefer a more natural look to my brows, especially when I am doing a more low-key makeup look like today. So I just set those brow hairs in place with this L'Oreal brow lamination gel, and that's pretty much it. Just a little fill in, a little clear brow gel. Next, I'm going to move on to some cheek color. I'm not going to do bronzer or contour or even highlighter today. I'm just going to layer two different blushes because of who I am as a person. So I'm starting off with this liquid blush from ColourPop. I absolutely love this stuff. I think I need to do an updated liquid blush favorites video because there have been so many great ones added to my collection over the past year. This is definitely one of them. I'm using the shade Thanks THX and just blending that in really quickly with a little stippling brush. And then I'm going to go back over that liquid blush with a powder blush that has just a little bit of a sheen to it. This one is from Singe Beauty. It's the Evocative Silk Blush in the shade Riveting Rhubarb. I'm so surprised by how much I love this one because I'm typically not a pink blush type of gal, but I just love the way this adds a little bit of a natural flush and glow, especially on top of that liquid blush product underneath. This just looks really natural and it definitely gives me some glow. I have dry skin and I also have what is considered more mature skin. I'm about to turn 39. So I like a more hydrated, glowy look for me personally. I feel that that's most flattering. And that's also why I love this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Powder. It sets everything and it takes away any greasy looking shine, but it still keeps a glowy look on the face. It has that baked powder texture. So I just think that this whole combo makes my skin look so flushed and glowy and hydrated, but everything still stays perfectly in place. Speaking of keeping everything in place, this is my favorite eye base. It's the Ulta Matte Eye Primer. And I'm going to use, of course, my beloved Enchanted Autumn palette. I'm going to focus on this little section at the very top corner, these more cool toned grayish silvery mauvey colors. I'm starting off by mixing the shades Dusk and Foggy on a big fluffy brush, and the combo makes this most beautiful rosy purpley gray shade. I don't even know what color to call it, but I love the way that these mattes in particular mix with one another. Foggy and Heron were both designed to, of course, work well on their own, but also specifically the undertones mix really well with the other mattes in the palette. If you want to lighten or deepen those shades, you can dip into one of those other mattes and create your own custom shades, which I love to do. Speaking of heron, I'm going to take that one on its own on a small fluffy brush. Now that I have the basic shape of my eye look mapped out, I'm going to go to the very outer corner and I'm going to add a little bit of heron, and then I'm going to use my original crease shade brush to blend that into the existing crease shades. This sounds like a lot of technique, but it's really very, very quick and simple, especially because the texture of these mats is so beautiful that they're really easy to blend and layer. Now I'm going to use the shade Scorpio. This is a cool, shifty duochrome shade. And using my fingertip, I'm just going to slap that all over my entire eyelid. This could just be the finished look right here. And I've definitely worn it this way, but because I can never stop myself from adding Libra to almost every single look, I'm going to take a little bit of this most beautiful silver metallic shade and I'm going to tap that right in the very center of my eyelid. This is going to add a bit of a highlight, and this helps to add some dimension to the lid. Now, Scorpio already is quite dimensional on its own because it is a shifty duochrome, but adding that pop of silver in the center of the lid just kicks it up a notch. And I'm always looking for an excuse to add more shimmer to my eyelids, even on a casual day like today. Then I just curled my lashes, added a little bit of mascara, and that's the finished look. This could really easily be elevated to be a little bit more vampy with a cute little cat eyeliner, maybe some dark eyeliner tight lining, and some lashes. But honestly, this is what I love to wear day to day. This only takes me a few minutes beginning to end, and I just feel pulled together and sparkly and glowy in a very easy, comfortable type of way. I definitely want to show you even more eye looks with the Enchanted Autumn palette. Last week I posted a 3 eye looks video, but I'd love to hear if there are any certain shades or combos that you want to see some specific tutorials with.
I keep going back to these products and looks like this because it's really easy. It doesn't take me much time at all. I feel comfortable. I feel polished. I feel like myself. I know these things are going to last all day and look good all day. So I don't know what else I could possibly ask for out of a makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed this. I would love to hear what you think about this look, and also tell me what are your go-to things that you keep reaching for over and over again. Maybe it's products, maybe it's techniques for your day-to-day look. I always love to hear what you think about things too. So make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I don't know. Sometimes I film things and then I wonder, did any of that make sense? Was any of that coherent? 50-50. What? Like, is it gray? Is it purple? Is it mauve? Is it silver? Is it all of the above? I should do a day to night with this makeup look. Maybe this is like a nighttime look for some people. This is my daytime look. But I could make this a lot more dramatic and spice it up for an evening look. Would you be interested in that? That would be kind of fun. Oh my gosh. There are some sweet chili Doritos down in the pantry that are calling my name. Can you hear them? They're like, "Come eat us. You need a spicy little snack." It's kind of a sure bet because I pretty much always need a spicy little snack. The nail polish, eyeshadow coordination, like it. I got my little fall leaf earrings on. I love the fall and Halloween stuff that I made for Etsy this year. I still have a lot more work to do on my holiday stuff, but I really, really love the fall stuff that I made this year, as usual. That's always my favorite. Nobody's surprised. Hello, fall girly. I literally don't need more of this, but I just want to put more on. I almost wish that this didn't last as long as it does because I just want to keep applying it. Hmm. I have another neutral-ish look. Like, this is cool toned neutrals with a twist. I have one that's like a little bit warmer neutrals with a twist look. I should do that one next. And I always wear that one with the elixir gloss. This one's cozy. The brown one is elixir. Okay. Evocative. No one knows what it means. Okay. Whew. All right. I gotta go do mom stuff now. I gotta switch gears. I was makeup just for fun. Now I gotta be mom. Sometimes I'm Amanda, sometimes I'm all three, sometimes I'm none of the above, and I just disassociate. Just float off like a little helium balloon. That probably sounded bad, but I promise it's fine. Okay, probably nobody's gonna watch this. These videos don't really do well on my channel, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep making whatever I want. And for everybody who does watch them, thank you. You're a star. You're an MVP. You are the crunchiest little fall leaf. And that means you're my favorite. And I love your face. I'll see you soon. Bye.